You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparta? against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch-enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing. Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot longer than I thought it was. Oh my gosh. So, hello everybody. Finally getting around to Devil May Cry 3 because we played 1 and 2. I think both. No, I think it was we played Devil May Cry 1 in 2019, and then the beginning of last year we did Devil May Cry 2. So finally getting around to Devil May Cry 3 at this point.
Took all this time to get to the good one.
Yeah.
The first great one, rather.
Yeah, because I've heard it's definitely up from here for the most part, you know. So this is definitely the one that, you know, I keep hearing is like this and 5. I keep hearing like for contention of the best one in the series.
Most complete, I would say.
Alright, so I also know I'm gonna be dying a lot, according to you guys, even with like
Not as much as you think, but
alright, like even with you know, the decreased difficulty in special edition, I hear it's still kind of hard. So
you still gotta respect the bosses.
alright, see, turbo,
Just keep that shit off.
oh, okay, lock out display.
Game just literally goes faster.
Oh,
in turbo
okay.
mode.
Okay, thank God.
If you don't even know
that.
what it looks like, then don't do that.
Okay, thankfully subtitles, because I was worrying after that intro. Controls, yeah, no wait, there we go. Okay, yeah, and also,
Yeah.
of course, we're playing the Switch version since, even though I have Trilogy, Switch is considered the best version of the game now because they added in the ability to switch styles on the fly, which I think wasn't added until...
Freestyle, baby.
Which, I remember you saying that wasn't added until Devil May Cry 4, correct? On that one, or?
Yep, that was the big thing for Dante in that game. Yeah, it was 4. Big reveal when you get to play as Dante. It's just like, hey, look, you can just switch your styles whenever you want. And everyone was like, thank God.
Alright. It's a melee attack. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, no need to change any of the defaults because they're absolutely built for Dante's kit.
Alright. So, I guess tutorial on for right now. Gold or?
You want gold orb. Alright, so this is something that they changed. So, starting with this game, they implemented classic mode and modern mode. Modern mode is gold, which means if you die anytime in the level, you don't need an orb to respawn at the last checkpoint.
Okay, so...
Yellow mode means you have to have an orb in your inventory to respawn in that level. So effectively, if you want to play it like Devil May Cry 1, you do yellow. If you want to play it like a good game, you do it with gold.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
And of course, you want to freestyle that.
Freestyle. Okay, I actually do like to give you the option for that one. On that.
Yeah, no, if you want to play it as it was originally intended, it's always an option.
Yeah.
It's gonna show this again.
Okay, is it the entire intro again, or?
It feeds more. It's the same intro, yeah, but it has a transition to the actual
Okay,
story. So I'm not sure.
Then,
Skip it.
yeah, we'll let it play out. Also, there's actually subtitles this time. Then.
Yeah, Foss says you can't. Skip
Oh, you can't
it,
skip it.
but we might as well
Okay.
let it play.
Okay, then I agree. Let's skip. Never mind.
This is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, you see that number 1 on that box. Remember that.
All right. I also sorry. Also, I was trying to get my new Elgato to work since that just came into the mail today. But apparently, for whatever reason, my computer was giving me an error of like USB-C 3 needs to be used, even though it's connected to a USB-C 3 on my computer. I don't know what's going on there, but I have a new cable coming in to hopefully fix that. So we're just using the old Elgato like per normal for right now.
So time frame we're sitting at. This Dante just bought this store or rented it or what have you, but has no idea what he's gonna do with it. So it's just kind of getting calls for problems that he doesn't even have set up for.
Doesn't seem like the greatest business plan.
Well, he's only like 18 in this
and he already
game, I
owns
think.
his business. God damn.
I mean,
But the business that doesn't
Yeah.
do anything yet, but you know. And also I know that this is canonically now the first point in the timeline at this point.
this is the earliest thing we've ever seen, yes.
Okay.
Because I don't know really Etsuno's whole mindset with it, but he wanted to go back in time to try and get away from 2, I suppose.
Yeah.
And yeah, also, I'm sure you've seen these cutscenes miscellaneously throughout the internet, but this is the same person who worked on Bayonetta.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you know it's
can
gonna look
hella
good.
tell.
Also, the game's about to lie to you in a second.
You cannot take that many hits.
You can absolutely not take that kind of hits without being penalized.
One of the more impressive Dante getting impaled and walking it off, I gotta say so far.
Yeah. This isn't even a bar fight. That's not a royal guard, Ace. He took the damage. He just doesn't care.
Yeah.
You can't just say somebody no selling damage is a royal guard. Let's rock. I said let's rock.
Play the theme.
I said.
All right.
Yeah, he finally got it to work because he has to show that he's a crude child. So things are not going to be so smooth for him, despite the fact that he's about to do this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The weapon he's fighting with is an enemy's weapon stuck in his arm.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Like, he's not
Yeah.
even using his
I
weapon
can
yet.
tell this is Bayonetta's director. All right.
That also, you see that thing he just did?
Can't
You can
do-
absolutely do that in game.
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
With the exception of 2 situations, everything you see in a cutscene you can do in a game. That's something that they kind of strive for with the design aspect of this. Really make
Okay.
you feel like Dante. As
All
jerky
right.
as that
This
kind
is
of
pretty
statement
great
is.
so far. All right. So it's like 4 basic
All right.
styles. Okay. So
You got your dodge, you got your attack, you got your gun attack, and then you'll have I'm good at this game.
which is Royal Guard. I'm guessing that one.
Yeah, that is the ultimate style because it shows that you know this game.
Okay, so Swordmaster and Gunslinger I get. What's Trickster exactly on that?
Trickster is all dodging all the time. It gives you a dodge button.
Okay.
And also lets you run on walls a la Devil May Cry 2.
Okay, so that's kind of the mobility form at that point. Okay. Alright, so defeat enough enemies and eventually your style will level up. Okay.
Bosses give even more experience for your forms.
Change style via that or get in the game with Trickster. Okay. Okay, so D-pad you switch between them. So Gunslinger left, Swordmaster right, Trickster up, Royal Guard down. Okay. Alright,
Alright.
I'm guessing can't customize it all yet, so head right on in.
Yeah.
Alright.
And also, you're right in. There's no proper tutorials. Just come out
Oh,
swinging.
okay.
They'll give you this, but yes. Lock on with R1. Triangle is still the default attack, or
Alright.
your EXP effectively. Dante still functions like he did in DMC1, where pauses in your combo is what will determine your combo variations, like they're explaining
jump
here.
in the air, mid-fire, okay.
If you shoot while jumping, you effectively keep yourself in the air longer, similar to Devil May Cry 1.
Oh yeah, I can already tell he's feeling way better to control already.
Also, his, I believe it's swing, pause, swing, and then mash it, and you'll do a million stabs.
Okay.
And they affectionately refer to moves where you mash out the button as crazy moves. Things like million stabs are some of those. You can also, when you get Stinger, you can go into Stinger into a million stabs. So Gunslinger, the gun button, you have the square and you have circle, and circle's effectively, you can shoot 2 enemies at the same time.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
if you jump in the air, you'll do the rainstorm.
Ah, there it is.
Fortunately, it doesn't give you an extra jump like in 2, but they had to balance it somehow. Still doesn't do great damage, but it's a good style modifier.
Which I'm guessing in this game by
Swordmaster for
I'm sorry, what was that?
a little bit of hiccup there.
Oh, okay.
Swordmaster, its style button for Rebellion is it gives you effectively an aerial shredder. It's a good way to keep enemies.
Oh, okay. So like your launcher, pretty much. Kind of deal?
No, you still have your launcher, which is locked on and then back in attack.
Oh, right, yeah. So
Shredder is what keeps them in the air.
Okay.
And it also, if you jump and then use circle with the sword, you can do an aerial rave.
Okay, so let me try.
I recommend just so jump and use circle or B.
Okay, so like a free okay, because your regular combo sends you right down. Okay.
This is their way of keeping Dante functionally still playing like he did in 1 for a little bit of continuity, but that's how they vary it up, is by giving the styles how he does the things that break out of his moveset.
Yeah.
So this dude just walked in talking about your brother and then just fucked up your place. And most tragically, they ruined your pizza.
Paid good money for that pizza.
That powerful.
Yeah.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
And logo drop. Or mission clear. Okay.
Yep. The amount of bullets that shoot the screen determines what your ranking is.
Really?
And these are the things that you learn to optimize by playing this game. How fast you beat it, how many orbs you collect, how high your stylish points were, whether or not you got a hit, and whether or not you used items.
Okay, and I like that you can already replay a mission and stuff like that, thank God.
Yeah, you can go right to mission select.
Alright, so...
Alright, now cut.
Alright, so style...
Alright, Pat. Style just gives you kind of a rundown of all your stuff. Normally in the base version of the game, you would be clicking a style and that's what you're equipping. Which you only do at your statues or at the start of a mission. Here you can level up your guns and well, it's just your guns in this game.
Okay.
So this is your equipment screen. If you weren't in freestyle, you would have to choose between 2 guns and 2 swords.
Okay.
If you go to item, you can buy from the list. Don't worry about this yet, but we will be seeing a lot of this.
Okay.
Everything that you're basically familiar from 1. So you have your small healing item, large healing item.
Want to ask just a little reminder on blue orb and purple orb for those.
Blue orb is health. Purple orb is a meter.
Yeah. What's holy water? I don't remember that.
Holy water is a screen clear.
Oh, okay. So screen clear. Got it.
Didn't use that much in Devil May Cry 1, though it's a good way to get through that difficulty. All right, first things first. Stinger.
Yep, Stinger. I was still like, thank you. All right.
Yep, and skills level up in this game, I think similar to some of them in 2.
Air
and,
hike,
rather
double
in
jump.
1.
I'm guessing on that.
So yeah, you got your double jump. You got drive, which is a charge swing that does a Rapuken,
Oh, okay. So
and stinger is stinger.
yeah. So okay. Probably prioritize air hike. I'm guessing for that most likely.
Air hike has a lot of use. Drive is kind of mostly just for flair.
Yeah.
You definitely want to focus on getting your stinger good and getting your jump.
Yeah, because I
And
kind of
guns is
figured
just
if I
increases the
need
damage.
to do long range, I'll just switch to gunslinger at that point.
And even then, it's better just to close the distance.
Yeah.
All right. So Dante really doesn't care about his store, despite the fact that he just bought it, I guess. And also just enemies all over the street.
Of course.
This poor city.
Damn it. You guys totally wrecked my shop.
Believe they retroactively refer to this as Redgrave City, or that's at least where Devil May Cry 5 takes place.
Okay.
Brandon, I don't know. It's been like that since the franchise started, and I guess they just didn't want people to have access to double jump at all times. Man, look at this cool guy. But wait, he's still a child.
He's totally a dork.
And then
Now it's gone.
the building came down. That's gonna be a lot to pay.
Oh yeah.
Also, keep an eye on the top left of the screen. See a 2, because it's mission 2. Because for some reason, in this game, in the introductory cutscenes for every mission, you will always see the number of the mission. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were having fun, I guess.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Stinger isn't always the best option to get close to enemies, but for early games, the best way to approach them. Especially bosses, because they'll be able to tank the hit. A good combo option is to go in the to launch them, then go into the circle hits to keep up the combo in the air. Also, Brandon does bring up that you can see enemy health as displayed by the lock-on marker. It shows a flame circle around them. You can see their health in quarters. My favorite thing to do with Gunslinger is to not bother with lock-on and just mash the square and circle buttons. I'm always going to use PlayStation terminology here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm familiar with. This is an enemy type where you can only hurt them with guns.
Alright.
Careful though, they explode.
Okay, so he rolls back. Okay.
Yep. Lock on and then X and to the side at the same time is how you do your dodge roll. I would recommend prioritizing the bombs because then you can just get them out of the way, especially because attacks will just bounce right off of them. Don't be too close though. They do explode. Lock on change is R3. No,
Alright.
L3. I recommend most of the time with Gunslinger for at least air rainstorm is to launch them, hit them to the ground, or launch them, jump up and follow them, and then go into Gunslinger to then rainstorm them while they're below you.
Alright.
This game has a lot of variety for you to be able to switch it up. All right, ready for a boss fight?
Oh, already? Okay.
God, big boy.
Already, yeah.
He's very vocal. Fight. Also, your jumps do have iframes, so they are usually the preferable evasive option.
Alright.
You can absolutely parry his swing like that, but I would actually recommend that you do a jump evade, or you switch into Trickster and use the B button to evade out of his attacks.
Actually, you know what? Let's go into Trickster real quick. Let's show that off.
Yeah.
So...
Lets you dash on the ground, and it lets you run up walls when you are walking into it. Later on, you'll get an air dash, and it'll increase the amount of times you can dash in a row.
And then, so on the ground it does the dash, but what does it do in the air?
Nothing until you level it up.
Ah, okay.
Cutting it close, but you did it.
Yeah.
Alright, now we need to introduce the level.
Okay.
By level, I mean the MacGuffin. And by the MacGuffin, I mean the MacGuffin. So, fuck this city.
Yeah, I know, right? It's always a tower
That
every
looks
time.
damn near live action. For
Yeah.
that moment with that sun, like that still looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Actually, all things considered.
honestly.
Say hello to the Temin Negru.
Alright.
It means something, and it's probably a reference to some religious something or other.
It's been nearly
But
a
I
year
don't know.
since we last met. Where does
And
it
apparently Dante is such great eyesight that he noticed that Virgil was on top of that building somehow.
Double senses, double blood, you know.
And
There's the man.
boy. Nah, he's not a man, he's a boy. He's only like 18. Man, as far as some people are concerned. Also, the boss didn't actually die.
Of course.
He just beat him up.
I'll still never get over with Virgil though, of like him pulling back his hair makes that from like Dante's regular cut. I'm like, what? Nah.
You can see Dante with that hairstyle in Devil May Cry 5 if you beat Bloody Palace.
Ah.
It becomes one of his taunt variations where he just slicks his hair back. You're gonna see a lot of bees.
Yeah.
A lot of bees for learning.
Hey, at least it's not like stones and stuff like that in Bayonetta, God.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can just skip fights until they tell you no in this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
doesn't excite you?
All right, Arkham, keep it in your pants, man.
The great one, who once ruled this earth as the medium.
Also, fun fact, in the recording of this game, Virgil's VA had a cold. So he's extra nasally for it.
Oh, yay.
In a way that he's never been able to perfectly recreate in his own professional career.
I'm guessing because, like, everybody, because they keep wanting him to try and recreate it, but it won't happen.
Well, I mean, it became what it is, but of course, because that's what everyone recognizes from the origin, it's like, well, that's the voice now.
There's no going back.
He's taking care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost. But he has no.
Hey, that medallion wasn't gold before, they were the same color. I call shenanigans. Alright, so apparently the boss is groveling, works for Virgil.
He was a dick, he just
Feels bad
kept
about
jumping out of my attacks!
He kept jumping, it's so powerful. I doubt that, Roxas. And Virgil, gonna be enemy man, Virgil.
Yep. I like how
Look that he explodes.
Yeah, it's like I was waiting for him to like fall down kind of thing, but no, the explosion, alright.
Yeah. Alright, time to make our way through the broken city.
Hello, lady.
But first, we have another character. There's more than two badasses in this city.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait. Why are we lingering on the scene? Is it because we need a number? Alright, don't know if you'll be able to customize yet. Most you'd
no.
probably be able to afford as an upgrade to the damage of your guns.
Let's see. How much do I need to get air hike? Oof.
20,000. Always 20,000.
Alright, so
You're shy of everything.
okay, so for like guns, is Ebony and Ivory our best one, or is there a better one down the line?
There are better guns, but Ebony and Ivory do good for what they need to, which is usually combo maintaining or just picking at enemies while you wait for their openings.
Okay.
So, welcome to Slum Avenue.
Alright.
And welcome to a new enemy type.
Right off the bat, alright.
Do you like projectile enemies, Pat?
Oh boy, so gunslinger time!
Nah, man. You can wall jump like in Devil May Cry 1 still. But I recommend to get up there and get them. You can absolutely break their projectiles, though, so if you know the timings or have the right tools for the job, you can absolutely just counter them out of the air and get massive style points. Camera angles are still going to screw you up half the time.
Yep, Devil May Cry, alright.
Also beware that those those trash cans do explode if you shoot them.
Alright. Oh, hello.
Also, those guys explode when you shoot them. Yeah, I always find it most efficient to be able to, when you want to do Gunslinger with Ebony and Ivory, is just to mash the 2 shoot buttons. Just take your hand off everything else and just mash those like as all hell. It's not doing great damage, but it can get your style ranking to at least the next level if need be.
Rainstorm is very fun to pull off so far.
Yeah, it feels good. There's a better. I think the fact that he does a more of a spin to it rather than just shooting down like he did in Devil May Cry 2 is what gives it an extra oomph.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you found an interactable. You can't use because B button is the interact with the environment button as well. You can't really use styles on things that can be interacted with, like doors.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Circle. All right. Now, welcome to a bar, a casual bar.
Gun.
There's a thing over there. Gun.
Okay, defeat all the enemies, solve the door puzzle. Okay.
Typical progression stuff. Hey, Pat, break everything. 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 Every table, every chair, every beer bottle.
Just...
all food. Everyone is hiding red orbs for you. Better just to swing with your sword.
Okay.
If you had a high-powered gun, that would be a different matter. Remember this feeling. Also, hit the jukebox.
Oh.
Just hit it once and listen. That was the Devil May Cry 1 battle theme.
Yep, I could tell. Yeah, I was like, that's Devil May Cry 1, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We ain't Devil May Cry 1 yet.
Same hand kind of thing.
Now, shotgun's back.
Yeah.
Now I want you to go into the bar, to the center of the bar. Also, yes, now you can start learning about switching stuff. So press your trigger to be able to switch it, and if you hold it down and use the right analog stick, you can shift through the whole thing.
And wait.
So hold down your change button.
Okay. And then
you use the right analog stick to just go to whatever you need.
Okay.
Or you can just mash the change button to get to what you need if it's better for you. Now, it no longer has the bug where you simply moving allows you to change it.
Yeah.
However, something that you can do is hit it, and then while it's reloading, you switch to Ebony and Ivory, and then switch back.
Oh, okay.
Just allows you to keep more of a spray of bullets going. But however, what's more important, Gunslinger.
Oh yeah. Duh. Okay.
So, first press the button.
Okay.
Clear the room.
Okay.
But what's more important, I don't think it's introduced in this level, but do a stinger motion, but with the circle button.
Okay, well, first off, that just fires mostly just all around you in the air, too. Okay, so Stinger.
Gunchuck, baby.
Okay, so Stinger, but with Gunslinger? Okay.
Nothing happening? Alright, that's a level up. We'll worry about that later.
Alright.
So Gunslinger with shotgun is to try and get a large people away from you. However, the real value of the shotgun is to just have someone in front of you and you just hard knock down them.
Ah, okay, nice.
I forget if this game has also, hey look, objects, break them. It's not the most accurate tool in your repertoire. You might as well just hit it with your sword. But first, hey, we need another enemy type. These guys teleport. Get ready. And now, they're on the ground, you can get in. Trickster is a good way to keep it on the enemies, because if you do like a hard knockdown, you can get back into position with them. Usually followed up after like a stinger that knocked them away. Of course, once you got them on the ground, you can switch to Sword Master to then start doing some aerial juggling. It's always going to be the finisher of your move that knocks them away. So usually canceling out of it into a different move to keep the combo going longer. And also, unlike Devil May Cry 1, this game does have a stale move system.
Oh, okay. So you.
Now they don't get weaker, but they start to do less for your combo meter.
Okay, so encouraging you to
So
try
you
and
need to
keep
switch it
mixing up.
up.
Okay.
And the meter will always be tuned for the amount of weapons in your arsenal.
All right.
So the less moves that you have for a given weapon, the more lenient it is on repetition. So how's it feel in this game?
Oh, it feels good.
Also, Pat, a function that I did not say, you do have an enemy step.
Oh,
Jump on an enemy's head. When you're in the, just jump onto an enemy's head and then jump again, and you will bounce off of it.
nice.
The hitbox, as it is pretty small. It's certainly not Bayonetta, but
Okay.
it is still there, and it's a good function to keep your aerial game going.
Yeah.
All right, first, welcome to Tutorial Alley.
Ah, okay.
First of all, hit the box, the trash can that is to your immediate left.
Lots of red orbs.
Yeah. Now follow that trail up there to get some more red orbs. Some good old rorbs. That's your wall hike functionality.
Alright.
Alright, now continue on a bit further down. First of all, we're going to go grab ourselves that blue gem. It's not a blue gem, that's a
Blue fragment.
Roar fragment. Or a blur fragment. But we're not done yet, because you're going to turn your back. You're going to go up there to that glowing red thing.
If Dante will go up there, alright.
Pat, welcome to the style statues. Your duty is to get to whatever style ranking that they require, given with the given weapon that they describe.
Okay, so...
That was the rebellion statue, and they needed you to get to B.
Alright, I'm guessing the color corresponds to whatever style, kind of deal?
Nope, the weapon.
Oh, okay, my weapon, got it.
You should be in Swordmaster default for that anyway, because that's what gives it. You're going to turn around, though.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not done yet. So, there's a door over there. You should try breaking that. It's a garage door a bit back there to your left. Yeah, fuck that door.
Eh.
I think you should be able to get into it. Because there is something hiding in there.
Is it... this
Actually,
one?
go further up, but to the... Because there is a way to get into one of those spaces. Yeah, there's supposed to be a statue of red orbs to be nearby to be able to hit.
Oh!
Interact with that, though. Press circle.
Okay, there's...
Alright, here's the other thing that's not what we were talking about.
Oh,
It's something
okay.
similar. Secret missions, baby. Just like with every game. Kill them all in a time limit. Go. Shotgun is good for hard knockdown, but it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Stinger into a shotgun is a good follow-up if you want to keep them knocked down before you get to them. Ebony and Ivory are mostly going to be good for also keeping some enemies at bay, because if you get them into the stun range, then they get staggered. Careful with all the hits you're getting now. This is a character action game, so sounds are important for being able to tell what's going on off screen.
Ah!
Shy.
Thankfully, we can
Thanks
try
for coming
again.
in, JoJo.
Alright.
They don't recover health though, so beware. You will
Okay.
die from a single or a couple hits. I recommend mostly taking advantage of Stinger since it does good damage while also getting you to an enemy. And yeah, there's the million stab for you. It's a good way to get up meter. Or style meter, I should say specifically. Find an opportunity where a boss lets you do that, you make yourself feel good. Just style all up in their faces. So you can do that out of Stinger, but you can also do that out of one of his delay combos that ends with a stab. Yeah, they do give you enough enemies here that it can be a bit of a challenge for a first playthrough when you're still getting used to everything. But
Yeah.
it is the simplest type of mission because it's just fight.
Yeah.
One thing that they've already taught you.
Alright.
Go grab that blorb frog.
Alright.
Now there's supposed to be... Oh, break that dumpster.
Oh, okay. Ah.
So yeah, you're supposed to be able to find a cluster of red orbs that you would pick at like a freaking Minecraft stone to get materials. But for some reason, it's not letting you get to it, so we're not going to worry about it. Let's move on towards the statue.
Alright.
Just like Devil May Cry 1, Statues of Power is how you get your level ups during missions.
Okay.
So, you can either upgrade your Stinger, or you could get health.
I think right now probably health, just to at least get started off. So.
Alright, then buy yourself an item.
Alright, so it's the blue orb.
Blue
right?
orb.
Okay.
Orb. I am going to
they hard cap
slap your hand.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you have a hard cap on your health.
Okay.
Because you have the blue orbs in the shop, and you have all the heart pieces that you've built up throughout the levels you play through.
Okay. Alright.
And of course, they get more expensive as time goes on.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, before you go through that light.
Oh,
All right, before you move ahead.
Yeah.
I want you to turn on Swordmaster.
Alright, yep. Sorry, Master, go on.
Jump in the air and mash circle. See what you're doing?
Yeah?
Yeah, keep that in mind. Move ahead.
Okay, alright. Oh, this is a blind playthrough, but I know what this room is about. Okay.
Are you ready for easy mode to possibly become available? Don't worry though, I know the hidden tricks.
Alright.
You're probably still gonna die because he is a rude awakening. Also, that last boss wasn't a boss, that was a mini boss.
Hello, Cerberus.
You know, you're a little bit more cold than the Cerberus that people who've been playing Hades have been used to.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you definitely take first place.
And of course, this Dante just no-sells everything.
Yeah.
In fact, he has to shit-talk everything he meets.
Easy, Fido. How about I take you for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go.
Alright.
Stream is hiccuping a lot from me.
Oh, okay. Hold up then. Yeah, because I'm noticing it just dipped a little bit. Hold up.
Even the internet is afraid of Cerberus. Crossing fingers.
Yep. Okay. Lower the bit rate down a little bit. Okay, it looks like bitrate wise, it looks like it's back up. So.
All right. While you're in this menu, save the game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Doesn't really matter since we're in gold mode, but hey, might as well save it in case something goes wrong somehow.
Yeah.
All right. So, say hello to Cerberus.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
First, each head has a unique special move.
Oh
However,
boy.
he has another gimmick that you want to be aware of. Back it up. Like, get away from him so we can do some discussion. So, you see all that ice on top of him?
Yep.
It's armor.
Ah, you gotta break that off first.
I recommend being Ebony and Ivory and breaking all the armor off of the heads.
Alright.
Once you've shattered them all off, don't bother with Gunslinger. It doesn't really help much.
Alright.
And then once all the ice is off the heads, you run up there and you just jump and keep mashing the circle button to do your aerial rave.
Alright. If I could lock onto that third head, that'd be great.
Remember, L3 is what changes lock on.
Oh, okay. Alright, go!
And of course, you remember all moves. When he holds up like that, he's about to rear out and do his charge attack. You want to do the aerials instead of the ground ones. Big damage. Each of them is a hitbox, so you want to be able to damage it up a bunch. He's doing his ground scream for that. I'm doing that, jumping a lot, or switching to Trickster to move away.
Oh, yeah.
But now, Puppy's angry, and we're ready for phase 2.
Okay.
He does everything he did before, but faster, harder, and more angry.
Of course.
I don't think you want to capture the
No, it's because I have right stick as my screenshot button because my normal one is broken, so I was instinctively in it now.
His head's all that's available now, so get in there and start hitting that wolfer.
Ow!
He has kind of a what you saw him doing there with his front claws. I would refer that to as kind of his jabs. All right, good first attempt.
Yeah. All right. Try that again.
So definitely always have to take in kind that start learning what his patterns are, some of his tells.
Yeah.
When he rears back, he's going to do a charge. When he brings up one of his paws, he's going to slam the ground.
Right.
Whenever a head is doing a bit of a visual charge up, it's going to be for whatever that head's weapon is. I couldn't tell you which colors which ones do because I kind of blanked that out after a time.
Yeah.
But one of them will freeze the ground, which the best option is to jump up with the and then start mashing gun because it gives you hang time. The other one will cause icicles to fall from the ceiling, which you just want to dash through. And then another one shoots an ice projectile straight across the room. Its hitbox is a little unclear, so it's usually best to just kind of jump out of the way. Another function that you just got is that if you hit Cerberus enough times, he actually staggers and you can get free damage on him.
Oh my gosh, yeah, wow, this is doing a lot of damage to him.
But now he transforms, and he doesn't do a getaway from it.
Oh, he's not getting his ice heads yet.
So you're keeping him busy. Definitely don't want him to get too many opportunities to onto his paw, I think.
Oof.
But yeah, get up to his faces and then start swinging. But he does react pretty fast, which is usually what the biggest trouble with this is that people tend to be afraid to be aggressive because they're trying to read with a room, and they try to keep back. But then they start to see something that looks like an opening, so then when they run in, that's when he's starting to rear up to do an attack. It feeds into a vicious cycle that most people are afraid of.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of just want to keep this up. Just keep mashing away on his heads, and then when they're opening, you go in and hit him with that Sword Master. Even if like 2 of them are available, it's usually a good option to start getting in at him.
Oh my god, ow!
Yeah, the ice can be a hell of an anti-air.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Doing the ice, so you want to mash a gun in the air, because he'll freeze the ground if you ever land on it.
Okay.
Going in for a swing, though.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting the reads on him now. Alright.
Yeah, it's a lot of visual telegraphs that you have to learn, so...
Yeah.
There's only so much I can really say to help inform you as it's going on, because like, a lot of it's pretty Twitch reactionary, even on normal difficulty.
The big one I gotta really watch out for is that lunge.
It does give you quite an opening for it. If they really rear back, that's when you can really tell.
Okay,
So he's doing that.
yeah. So yeah, if at that point, get on the ground and start rolling out of the way.
Or even just start jumping away. Jumping's typically kind of a safer option for most things, just when it means distance. Because while the roll gives you basically more iframes, it is also less of a distance that it lets you travel. Which is why you will typically go for Trickster to be able to evade more. Alright, I think he's at his threshold, so he's going to transform, so get away from him. And now you can get back to business.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Switch version because he has a freestyle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. While the sword can break it away, it's better because I think guns just do they hit more at once. So
yeah.
That's what causes it to kind of be more an effective option.
Yeah, because it's more hit base. It's more hit base rather than damage base.
Yeah. You've done enough onto that head, so you can really get in there and just start doing your swinging.
Oh.
Yeah. Getting close though. One head down, two heads down. Now he's locked to that last moveset.
There we go!
You did
Woo!
it!
Like 3 attempts on that one?
3 attempts.
Nice.
Myself.
And now we introduce the new gimmick that went on from this game onward. Now, in Bayonetta, you go visit a guy and he gets you some upgrades. In this game, you're Mega Man, maybe.
To get a new one after every boss?
Every Prime Demon, as this is referred to as,
Alright.
will net you a weapon.
Nice.
And here's a display of what you can expect from this weapon.
Alright.
And also 3-headed nunchuck.
Nice. Alright.
If this wasn't an anime character, you'd probably hit yourself in the head or crotch at least 5 times trying to do what he just did.
Yeah. Alright, so ZR to switch them, okay? So...
Alright, Pat, before, grab those orbs, but then run back. So let's do a bit of an explanation of what we got here.
Alright.
So you saw the basic move for there, but I think if you pause after the first swing, he'll go into combo 2. If you go into status, you can actually just literally read what the options are.
Okay, so...
Because you go in there, go into File.
And then Devil Arms.
And then you can go to
Cerberus.
Cerberus's menu over there.
So Cerberus.
So
Okay, so Cerberus. Boom, boom. That's just the mash combo on that one.
that's your standard combo.
Alright. Cerberus combo 2.
Pause after the second swing to then go into this.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Good for focus on a boss.
Swing. So like
That's
overhead.
your aerial move. Yep, aerial overhead.
Brings them down to the ground, I'm guessing, for that one.
Good follow up, but also yeah, it helps them bring them to the ground.
Alright, revolver. Ooh, alright.
That Pat, what you see here
Yeah.
is the combo video starter.
Okay, alright, got ya. Like it's I could see that being such a good opener for that, yeah.
You always start with this. It gets you in, it gets a lot of hits in. And of course we have his satellite, which is what happens when you mash it out during the end of combo 2.
Okay.
This is one of the crazy moves, similar to Million Stab.
Alright. So
And then if you go into styles, it'll give you the read up for what you can do in Swordmaster.
oh, okay, so file, style.
Now this file menu is something that most people never know exists, because why would you ever go into these menus?
Okay.
So they tell you everything about every weapon.
Elixir, so okay,
So
just
similar to whatchamacallit, your gun nunchucks with the shotgun.
mm-hmm.
Functionally that, but with a melee weapon.
Okay.
And something you can kind of mash out better.
So kind of a get off me move, but also puts them into a hard knockdown.
Hard knockdown, and if you get him into a corner, you can kind of just beat him into it.
Okay,
so allowing
yeah.
you to kind of keep an aerial combo going on.
What does that do in the air version for that then?
It's the same as that, so it's kind of just is a different type of aerial option. Because if you jump and just do a normal swing, it's a hard knockdown back to the ground. Whereas if you go into the style option, you can keep them in the air doing some hits.
Alright.
And you do the stinger option.
Alright, so boom!
That gets faster when you upgrade that move.
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that we upgrade for, like, right away kind of deal.
It is not the safest option, but it's a damn good one.
Alright.
I'd say love at first sight, but this is Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
No one loves anybody.
Also about to say, like, playing Bayonetta beforehand, like, this motorcycle scene is, very similar to that. We've just, oh my god. Alright.
So it took till Devil May Cry 5, but you did eventually be able to do what he just did here.
Nice.
It took a couple generations. This is peak cutscene Dante, as we like to refer to as.
Alright.
Also, this bitch just shot a guy for literally nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say. Alright.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Get used to that line, because he's going to say it a lot.
Also, Dante, trimmed your hair. Like, how you can, like, barely see out of that shot. Yeah. It'd still be. Okay.
I mean, you did die a couple times. Like, all that damage in D is cumulative.
Yeah.
Alright, so you see that flag there? That's the 4. It's really hard to see.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
Also, I guess demon power lets him, like, read the room.
Yeah.
Like,
Same way how Dante knew that he was on top of the tower kind of deal.
That is what you want.
Also, fun fact, so many people are so desperate to try and find connections for characters because they are crazy that they thought that V was connected to Arkham here because they both happen to have a book.
Approaching.
Like, people be crazy.
Kind of reminds me for, like, say, Street Fighter of, like, people, you know, just the immediate thing of, like, oh, Q and G both have one letter in their name, so they're connected. It could
And there may be a connection there. We don't actually know.
Alright,
So check the action for Revolver, because I want to see how far off.
So, Revolver?
So you want Revolver level 2. Windmill is a good...
That's the end of the combo 2, right?
Yeah, basically on command.
Okay.
I'd say save it up for Revolver 2.
Yeah. Since that seems like it'll be a little bit more helpful. Yeah.
Now you can see why it's difficult to level things up in a timely manner. Because these are only the first 2 weapons.
Oh, yeah, and they're already...
Dante gets an arsenal in this game. They give it out pretty
they want,
judiciously.
like, oh, yeah, I could definitely see more Bayonetta figures. Like, they want you to play it multiple times to max you out, kind of deal. Because, oh, boy.
And of course, with your style, every style only levels up after defeating an enemy, which means there are going to be times when you really want to get those things leveled up. That means you're going to beat your head against a boss while in a certain form. And in the original version, you couldn't change during a fight, which means you had to hard commit to what you were going to fight that boss with.
Ugh.
So welcome to our Resident Evil castle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially Devil May Cry 1 looking with this.
All right, you see that fire pillar? Don't worry about that.
All right.
That is an incredibly high quality fancy door. Also, there is a map menu, but who cares? Go up the right side.
Okay.
Follow it. till you get to a door. Yeah, you'll want to go up the left side now.
Yep, I saw those red orbs right there.
They lead you. And just like in Devil May Cry 1, if you do a stinger at the edge, it will launch him forward.
Oh, that's back. Okay. So, make sure I'm in Sword Master, so... Oh, wait, do I have to have, Yeah. So, yeah, there we go.
Good way to solve some platforming. So you want to hit up that blue door once you grab that delicious, delicious orb. Alright, let's beat up some fools. Also, the battle track that played for Cerberus, known as Suffer, one of the few boss themes in this game that actually has lyrics.
Ah.
There's
Because I
only
know
one
this was
other,
definitely the point when, like, the musical style of Devil May Cry, like, got figured out at this point.
Yeah, they definitely knew they were going hard rock, but then they sometimes kind of go... They definitely kind of find a weird curve between just normal rock and that hard rock, and then sometimes, like, vaguely metal, but never really.
New enemy type? Oh, no, wait, it's just these guys again, alright.
Same ones. I will say, as the game gets on, they get a lot more mobile.
Okay.
They will, like, flash step away from you at times. It's a little obnoxious.
Wild Stomp, what is that?
Hard knock down someone, jump onto them, and then press gunsling to attack enemies, just like in the opening cutscene in your house.
Nice.
It's not great, but it's good for style.
Oh my gosh, ow.
Hey, you know that windmill that you did that does an anti-air while also moving forward?
Oh, yeah.
Great option for them. He is on an upper platform, so it will not be easy to just hit him. But of course, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Alright, there's more spawning around the edges of the room. I recommend dealing with them first before you deal with the hells, as this enemy type is referred to as. Roxas Battle 2 starts after the important fight. Dante has two battle themes in this game. They are no longer determined by the fact that you're fighting a boss or a mini-boss. Or a specific enemy type, I should specifically say, because in Devil May Cry 1, like, battle tracks were determined by who you were fighting. If you were battling the random hells, or not the hells, the puppets, you'd get one battle track. If you fought a mini-boss like Shadow, the Shadow Cat, then you get that boss track. If you were fighting the Blades, you would get the Lock and Load, which kind of became Dante's default theme forever, because a lot of people didn't like Subhuman for Devil May Cry 5, so they just reinserted.
Yeah, that was, I remember, like, a lot of people not liking the theme, and I'm guessing after the backlash, they just put that in, like, for when the game came out.
That was already a DLC option of adding tracks from the franchise and have them as your battle track. The big thing with, Subhuman was, first of all, it just didn't sound good. That's a puzzle for later, don't worry about that.
Okay. Care about this right now, or,
Yeah, that's part of that puzzle.
Oh, okay, so later.
You wanna hit up the door at the end of the room.
Yeah.
So Subhuman, first of all, it didn't sound great. The singer for it was doing like such a weirdly toned thing that people just didn't like listening to it. And then it found out that the dude was a scumbag. So they needed to get him the fuck out of there. Hey, that's looking a little too heavy.
Okay.
You should get
Button
rid of
the
that
load.
weight. These look like some rad chess pieces. I'd probably play more chess if I had pieces like this.
It like reminds me of like
Harry Potter chess.
yeah, like I was immediately thinking of like wizard chess. Yeah, because
before you hit up that, there's actually a cluster of red orbs to hit up at the other side of the room.
all right. Yeah, because I was thinking like me and my sister had that wizard chess for like the longest time, and that would be like the chess set we used. Because I mean, come on, those look so much cooler than regular chess pieces.
They used to be having to keep it cheap, but when you can put budget into it, then like why not?
I remember I think we also got this like really expensive chess set as well there, but like we were just kind of one of those, they stayed up and we were like forbidden to touch them kind of deal.
Yeah. But then with Subhuman, they had a different singer do the vocals over it, and everyone says, "Oh my God, it was fixed." And then I listen to it, it's like, this still is not for me. I do not like this kind of music because it goes real like not metal. It's still not metal. It's not even really. What did they use for DMC Devil May Cry? Also, another enemy type.
Oh.
It's like rustic or something like that, kind of industrial. Industrial, that's the
Industrial
kind.
rock,
It's kind of
okay.
a mix of that. And it's just like, it's a type of rock that I really don't care for. Also, these guys' big gimmick is they shoot a sand projectile at you. They do a big old wind up and then just boom. So you either interrupt them or you get out of the way. And also, doors will attack you if you stay too close to them, so don't get stuck in the corner for multiple reasons. However, if you're feeling like a real badass, you can stand up next to the door and use your Royal Guard parry to build up the door.
Okay, okay.
I could really use some Royal Guard meter right now, but there's no enemies right here immediately, so I'm just gonna bam, 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 bam. Alright, I'm good. Also, that's I guess I should explain Royal Guard, since I don't expect you to ever really use it, because it's mostly just because it really is the hard mode of the game, because it's like, I've played this enough time to learn enemy patterns.
Yeah.
I can now do perfect parries. But how Royal Guard functions is effectively as this: if you just hold the guard button, it is just a block. You just straight up block. You will block everything that's not like a heavy attack from a boss.
Okay.
You'll want to do some platforming here to get the blue orb from up there.
Yep. All right.
And with Royal Guard, if you're just doing a standard guard, then you always take chip damage from everything.
Okay.
And if you keep blocking stuff, then you'll eventually build up meter around the Royal Guard gauge at the corner of your health bar. And you can spend that meter on big damage.
Okay.
You effectively do the Stinger option, but with Royal Guard. And then you just repay all the built-up meter you have into a single attack.
So you parry, 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 and then you do one big old heap of damage is the idea?
That is the loop of Royal Guard, yes.
Gaia, okay.
You're going to hit up to get to that door like they show you.
That yellow door, alright.
Mm-hmm. And some people talking in the chat that like Royal Guard is mandatory for Devil May the hardest difficulty. Not entirely. Like, the game is built to not have to rely on it, but it is a great way to keep up your style meter. Especially if you're going for S rank, it's kind of the most optimal way to do it, because you can get high style meter and high damage onto your enemies by taking care of that. I recommend getting below it and doing the wall jump to get to the top of it.
Oh, okay.
If you jump to the wall, and then as you're jumping again, you can jump to the side.
Yeah.
Like, the moment he starts putting his feet on the wall is when you want to direct him to where you want him to go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. I was trying to do the stinger jump initially there. Is there anything else? Or...
Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything else here except for some stray orbs.
Okay.
Alright. Can't go through those doors. We'll have to go across this bridge.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Alright, fight forever. Or rather, fight forever!
Ever, bum, ba, ba, da, fight forever!
This is one of many fight dungeons in this game. And it's also one of the few... This and one other room are pretty notable as being the combo mad rooms, where when someone needs to show off how much they know this game, they're gonna come here.
Come here,
And they're
alright.
gonna beat up some enemies. So next time we see a divinity statue, we're gonna want to get that revolver cleaned up. Now, I will tell you now that this game does not have any more complicated motions than just forward or backward. There's no forward back, there's no circle motions.
Okay.
Everything's pretty standard, just mostly where you're timing and whether or not you're mashing. They start to introduce that later in the franchise because they needed more button inputs.
Oh, bleh.
Yeah. And they can really crowd you fast. There you are. Just like in Devil May Cry 1, if you die 3 times throughout the entire playthrough, they'll eventually give you easy mode. Which no one ever wants to do, because then they feel bad.
Yeah.
But like I'd say, in any game, especially something like Wonderful 101, if you are struggling on the normal difficulty setting, there is no shame to go to easy mode.
Yeah.
It exists for a reason.
Like I'll
Take that stupid pride and throw it in the trash.
I'll definitely say that, especially for something like Bayonetta 1, because my god, like, that game can be rough on you.
Also, fuck the devs who decide to make like insulting quips for people who want to select the easy mode of their game. Like, I know you want to encourage them to play it on the harder settings, but don't even be a dick about it.
Yeah.
I always go to Wolfenstein because they just put a freaking bib and a binky on the freaking main character's face.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's funny, but don't. People are overly proud of trying to do things the right way, quote unquote.
Yeah. Like, the one thing I'll say, if you do Bayonetta 1 on easy mode, just make sure you go in and de-equip the auto combo thing, cause that thing is not fun.
This game also has a auto combo function if you do easy mode, but it lets you have an option when you go into easy mode. It's like, do you want easy or do you want easy auto? Alright, well that sucked. Time to go through that red door.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
No
boss fight.
Oh, okay, boss fight, alright.
This is a gimmick boss known as Gigapede or Gillipede. He sucks. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump on this motherfucker's back, switch to Cerberus, and just whack him. Cause I now need to also explain that this game has elemental affinities.
Oh boy!
Bosses are weak to certain enemy or weapon type.
So what
Can
is?
you take a wild guess as to what Cerberus is weak to? So Gigapede here or Gillipede, whichever, he sucks. He is weak to ice. I guess because he's a bug and bugs don't do well in winter.
Which means Cerberus.
Yeah. So you'll want to just jump onto his back whenever he swings by, get a bunch of hits on. Each of his body parts is a hitbox, so if you can find a good spot to hit like 2 or 3 of them, it's a really good option. However, how this boss fights, because this is absolutely not freaking Phalanx from Shadow of the Colossus. He shoots projectiles from underneath his body. They can be of 2 colors. They can be blue, in which case they just go across the floor. Or he has the purple ones, like those, that track you.
Oh, fun.
Now, you can go up to, you can break those projectiles to defend yourself. So a decent way is either, if you're feeling incredibly ballsy, you can Royal Guard it, get some free meter. Or you can take advantage of the wider swings that comes with Cerberus and just break them out of the air. Usually Revolver will take care of a good 2 volleys of it, but you'll typically get hit by the 4th one. Gigapede is also weak to the same fire weapon that Cerberus is weak to, as described by Persian in the chat, because a lot of the weaknesses, they do make sense, until they don't.
Of course. So. Alright, come on over.
I think Rebellion is the only weapon type that you get that does not have a weapon affinity. I think that and maybe another weapon type don't have affinities. So, of course, Rebellion's always a good option. Hell, I'm pretty sure most people will always have Rebellion on their kit because it is the default do-gooder, especially in the boss fight with a certain person that I know you already know.
Man, that does do a lot.
Mm-hmm. I was recently made informed of a new game plus level tech that takes this boss, makes him significantly easier. A lot less stylish and a bit more lame, but hey man, results are results, and we always look for them. And what that functionally does is you're gonna gun you get later in the game. If you use that gun, and it's a kind of like the heavy gun of the game, so it has a long windup.
Kind of like the rocket launcher of this game, sort of deal.
Yes, but no. But what that gun is it's more like it's a sniper rifle type weapon. So it's hard knockdown, long range. Whereas the
yeah.
rocket launcher equivalent of this game is hard knockdown but short range.
Yeah.
And what you can do is while you're doing the reload animation, you can be in Royal Guard and just do the Royal Guard animation, which will cancel it, so then you can go right into another shot. So you basically go from a sniper rifle that takes 1 every 5 seconds to shoot into a semi-automatic freaking sniper rifle from Resident Evil 4.
I like where this is going.
And for this boss in particular, because all of those pieces on his link are a hitbox, and it does piercing damage, it just hits through a bunch of them and can do great
nice
damage, even on the hardest difficulty. But yeah, this boss sucks.
Yeah,
It's just a drag.
I will say, like, outside of this boss, you know, I definitely enjoyed myself a lot more already, right off the bat, than the other 2 games, for sure.
They're very experimental with this game, but it means you get a lot of stinkers.
Yeah.
And you get a good spot like that where you took out like a freaking 1/8 of his health, a 1/7 of his health, like, it's some good damage. You just wish to see it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those purple projectiles are definitely the worst ones because, of course, they track you to an extent.
Yeah, man.
Come on, Gillipede. Cerberus is a weakness weapon to actually quite a few bosses in this game, so it's usually always a good one to have on your kit.
Alright.
Which, of course, in this game, in this version of the game, you can always have it on your kit, so you would almost never not have access to it.
Yeah.
So, might as well grab the orbs that lead you to victory.
Oh, okay.
No, those just exist for him to go in and out of and spawn and despawn. Alright, time to grab the mystical MacGuffin.
Alright.
Number 12. Alright. Now we need to introduce another character into this game.
Ah.
Nope.
Ugh! Damn.
Damn it.
Dante just like, okay.
Hey, do you like Batman?
Wait. Better listen to what I say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good. Zip it.
My volume was really low there. That's weird.
Big nose. That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing.
It's kind of tongue clashing with the rest of it, not gonna lie.
It's just
Just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get who the actor's name is, but he does a great job performing as this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady?
No, sometimes you just have to hit stuff. with
Yeah,
your sword.
alright.
That is what the something is. Remember that, kid. Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
And also, that's a new. I guess that's a different freaking demon power where you can shoot a pistol out. It turns into a freaking SMG.
Yeah.
You still piss me off, though.
Looked closely into the abs of this 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Also, the mission clear screen you see here, each of them changes depending on what style you beat the level on.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Just small little details.
Alright, do we got enough for
Alright.
revolver? Oh, wait, shit.
I think we have enough time to at least beat this mission.
Okay.
For destroying the luck for me, devil boy. And welcome to hell. Please accept
Also, the number for this is going to be very obvious. Also, we need to introduce yet another enemy type.
Oh boy.
Got blood goils.
Ah.
But of course, as they teach you in this cutscene, can't just slice at them. Doesn't seem to really do much damage.
To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
But there's that one on the... Wait, what's that? That blood spatter. Looks a bit like...
5.
5. Alright. Shoot them with guns and then hit them with swords. If you try to attack them without making them hard again, yes, take that out of context as you will, they will separate into more enemy types. More spawned at the lower end of the level.
Ah, okay.
And sometimes you can get those small ones, or you can get a big one. But they die just as easily as the rest. Now, if you use a shotgun up to them, and just get a nice point blank, and then you just get a nice pull of that trigger, and just that hard-ass knockdown.
Nice!
Don't want to bother with gunslinger for that. Yeah. Their moves are pretty obvious. They do a bit of spinning around when they're about ready to charge you, and then they'll finally just kind of sweep across the ground towards you. Very simple enemy type, just annoying enough to be a bad background element.
There we go.
For some of the later guns that you get for new game, they're really good against these enemies because you can definitely do some more hard hits from longer distances. But yeah, they're a decent fodder enemy. As annoying as you would expect of a bird type enemy.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, are you ready for some special edition exclusive content?
Oh, alright. Getting Alpine Portal kind of vibes from that.
Little bit. Hey, remember how you shot Joker's feet in the cutscene?
Do it here?
Do that here. Should probably do it with Ebony and Ivory. Faster speed. Alright, now hit him. So, every single word of dialogue coming out of his mouth during this fight is all reused dialogue. Also, be ready for that portal because he likes to play. He's a bigger fan of Ikaruga than he is your standard hack and slash. Hello, Joel. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
So yeah, he has, in this form, I think he has 3 or 4 variations to his patterns. You can't break them. However, there are some green ones like that if you break, you will get health out of it.
Alright.
So, most people's solution for this thing is either to get the Devil Trigger upgrade later in the game and just super armor your way through it during patterns like that, or you do what you were doing and lame it out with guns until you can get in close. Don't forget your Cerberus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Connected. Okay. It looks like it's back up. Let me just check.
The anticipation.
Yep. Okay, it looks like we're back up. All right.
All right. Finish beating up this Joker knockoff. Yeah, he's doing his.
Oh.
Yeah, he can mess you up, especially if you get 3 of those in the face at once.
All right.
Welcome to hell!
Yeah, typically my go-to with him is get up close, go into Cerberus, do the revolver, and then switch to Rebellion to start doing some standard combos.
All right.
But there's no reason to ever not start with a revolver on a standing enemy.
Just does a lot of damage on them.
It's just a free multi-hit overhead. Like, it is absolutely your combo starter like you would in a freaking fighting game. It's like, I need to infinite this mother. Well, this is how we're going to start it. Yeah, definitely be wary of your directional stick pointing, because I can see you going into a lot of unnecessary stingers there.
Yeah.
This franchise chose to live and die by the directional buttons of your attacks, so gotta respect that. And also, I've been noticing that you are trying to stinger in closer to him and you're only getting halfway. Don't worry, that's what the upgrade is for.
Yeah.
Always go into a sword master option whenever you're getting a good string like that.
There we go.
And beat. Now he will show up later actually as a reoccurring boss, but this is the only mandatory fight. Everything else is optional.
Okay.
Also, if you look around the room before you go through the teleporter, you can see some interesting elements to the background.
Okay.
Including just giant versions of his faces. I think this guy likes himself a little too much.
Just maybe.
Just a bit. Alright. You may now leave the room.
Yay!
Alright. And now you're going to go back to the center room, so go through the yellow door once you get through here.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to keep going up.
I'm just gonna get these orbs real quick since they're just kinda here for free. Yeah, definitely very Devil May Cry 1 design in here.
Yeah, return back to basics.
Yeah, definitely switching the weapons mid-combo is something I'm still trying to get a little used to.
Alright, so you want to jump down to get to that. However, I recommend actually going to the ground floor and hitting up the divinity statue so that we can buy some upgrades.
Revolver!
So it's at the bottom corner down there. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Pat. You're sitting at 25K. What do you value more? A double jump or a better revolver?
Because I don't feel like I'm using revolver much yet. Admittingly.
It is very. I will tell you, it is very good for the upcoming, for the next boss fight that we have.
Okay, then. Sure, let's go with it. Revolver 2.
It's also really good for a secret mission that comes up later.
Alright.
Alright.
So what does revolver...
Also, while I'm thinking about it, save the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while.
No, not status. Save data? Alright.
You were saying?
Yeah. I just... Oh, yeah, that's much better!
That is what you start a combo with.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a jump pad.
Oh,
Guess what? You jump pad.
Okay. Oh. Green door?
No.
Oh.
Keep walking up the side. There's a glowing thing that you have to pick up. I don't remember the specifics of how to get to it at this point because I'm used to New Game Plusing. It's right underneath you, so jump, drop down. Yeah, so you want to fall down to one more layer.
Oh, one more? Okay.
Because you can see it at the bottom down there. Yes. Go back the other way.
Yeah, yeah, because this is a dead end. There we are.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah.
All right. Now you're gonna go through the blue door.
Okay, blue door is...
That's on the second level from the bottom.
Okay.
So go up that right side and it should get you to where you need to go.
There we are.
It's not the most elegant solution for this area, but it works.
Boom, boom.
It doesn't get you as far as a fully upgraded Stinger, but man, it's a really great opening option. Also, yes, Persian does bring it up. Double jump is weapon locked in this game, which means you have to buy it for every weapon that it comes available with.
Oh, ew.
You're gonna turn around and go to the back of this room.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that puzzle I told you about?
Right.
Well, it's not really a puzzle, it's more a key.
Come on, Dante. There we go.
Other side. Because just like a Devil May Cry 1, what do you do when you have a trident in your inventory? Circle. Or A.
Yeah. Ugh.
You stick it into it and use it as a lever.
Yeah.
But that's not good enough. So you kick it like an immature child.
That opens up the gate.
And also, Persian, the lightning weapon also does not have a double jump, but it has something else to compensate for it. Alright, now fight more enemies.
Alright.
Similar setup as the last time you were in this room. A lot of projectiles around the edges, except now they threw in the sand boys. Cerberus is a good boy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, good boys. They all do have their own individual personalities. It's more a concept that they have brought out in the novelizations as well as the sequels.
Do these double arms come back throughout the series, or
Not really, but they introduce some more ideas with relation to them.
Okay.
Because you actually learned in one of the books or comics that Dante, after each game, he sells all the weapon arms that he doesn't want to keep. You're gonna go back to the main room instead of the red door here.
Oh, okay.
So go back. Yes. So yeah, except with the exception of Rebellion, as well as Force Stitch that then became Sparta in Devil May Cry 1, he sells literally every other weapon type that he has at the end of a journey.
Okay.
So instead of just Mega Man, just like, all right, I'm throwing these away because I don't want more weapons. And unlike Samus, who they have to bullshit why she doesn't have a weapon at the start of the game, Dante is literally just selling it to pay rent money.
Well, I think in the Archie adaptation of Mega Man, I think they gave the justification that Mega Man gets more like power craze kind of each time he gets a new weapon. So for safety reasons, that's why he has to get rid of all of them at the end.
That's what the Archie comics did.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
you're gonna go back up through the yellow door.
Which admittedly is better than like no explanation at all, you know, at least. Because, like, especially, like, with X, I have no idea why he, like, gets rid of weapons after each one. Oh my gosh, did it disconnect again?
Well, it's also weird with X because, well, like,
yeah.
I think it definitely started to stutter a bit.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. My gosh, why is it so bad?
You realize you need to do it full time and decide to give you a brand new challenge.
I know, right? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, lowering bet rate again.
Also, yes, Dante's gun holsters going across his chest also makes it look like he's wearing a bikini of some sort.
Come on, OBS.
You must hide the nipples for the sensors.
Come on, OBS. Okay, there's the spike. Come on.
You can do it. We need you.
Come on. Why are you so freaking inconsistent? Oh my god. Looking at that face. Sorry. Just gonna put
No, it's
chat.
fine.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties be technical difficulties.
Okay, it's back up the green now. Oh no, the font, that's the thing. I have a Wi-Fi extender. It's still crapping out like that kind of thing. So it seems to be something on our internet provider's end because like it's been bad like all week kind of deal. So I'm gonna have to call them up again and see what's going on because like this is a lot like I'm technically using a Wi-Fi extender that has a LAN cable straight into my computer, and it's still this bad. So,
Yeah, there's nothing more Pat can do in his situation to fix this.
especially because, like, it hasn't been that bad until, like, recently kind of deal. Like, it's been a... Yeah, so green door?
Yellow door.
Oh, yellow door. Okay.
Remember, you can Stinger across that if you need to. Well,
Oh.
I don't think Stinger can do that actually.
Yeah, I think
you
that
wanna
one
do
looks a little too
the
big.
wall jump. That's the one. That's the wall jump.
Oh,
you have
that's
to do
wall
over there.
jump one. Right.
You could go the other way because with activating the clock tower functionality over there, a lot of the statues and stuff have moved out of your way. But this is right here. And
Yeah.
getting used to your jumps like that is important. All right. So now that you have the silver thingamabobber, you can now walk on air like Jesus.
Whoa!
Or more like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
All right, but what's more...
I am going to like. Okay. I think it's good. Okay, looks like it. Okay.
Got some spammy bots in the call.
Ay. Boom.
Remember your combo modifiers and also Swordmaster options. Guns do nothing. They will not help you extend your combos. In this game. Oh, this one wants you to all go all the way to A. Nope, you have to use the weapon that they choose. This is learn how to combo with this weapon.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, now that you've done that, you can insert the thing into the wall
Right.
and move forward.
Once again, guys, blame WoW Internet, not me!
Alright, Pat. Now you're gonna see what looks like an elevator
Yeah?
and a thing on a wall. But there's two things. You should check out the skull on the wall.
Hidden room? Yep.
Kill everything, don't get hit.
Okay. Alright.
Good job. If those guys really get going, it gets bad. Alright, now we can set up the elevator.
There we go.
Alright, You need to hop on it. It will leave without you, I believe.
Ah! Ah! Well.
Well, it's like, oh shit, sorry about that.
Oh,
You have to hit it again,
oh,
though.
oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry you went through all that effort.
Yes, I know it's the thingy.
You can't style on yes, that's a comment. You can't use style options on the interactables like that.
There we go.
All right, Pat. This elevator is only fit for one.
Ah.
Kill fast.
All right. Okay, he just fell off. All right.
Yeah, well, enemies do get scared. At least these guys, they are absolutely the weakest of the hells. All right, now before you go through that entryway, I want you to jump off these walls.
Ah, red orbs.
They're always hiding them in all sorts of places. This game also has hidden red orb caches, similar to like the standing on the statue in the first game.
Yeah.
But they don't respawn between playthroughs, only on like difficulty modes. It's a weird thing.
Huh.
Also, be sure to break everything. All these useless ass old ancient weapons, break them.
Yeah. Okay, it's
I think if you stand on that one, you get a red orb cache. That like broken pillar over by the edge.
like this one?
Yes, I think that's one of the caches. That one closer to the camera.
Oh, okay.
If you can't jump on it, then it's nah. I think holds. Yeah, I don't think that's one of them.
Okay.
So, what's your health? Like, click block on. Okay. Yeah, keep breaking the stuff.
Is there more to break?
Yeah, like that
Oh,
lance
okay.
on fire up on there. If you do some jumping aerials, then you can break some more. You want to break the one that's closer to the statue. On the wall next to the door, between the door and the statue.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the important one. All right, we have 1,000. I think you can upgrade your stinger actually with this.
Yep, I can. All right.
I think that's important because you definitely want that option for your
Did close
getting in
distance,
close.
yeah.
Yes. All right. Ready for a boss fight, Pat?
All right.
All right. First of all, one of the best cutscenes in the game. Here we go.
Okay.
It's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing.
Sigh? What is sigh?
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
All right. You like a double feature?
All right.
Also, they are not the golems. They are the swords.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, welcome. Say hello to Agni and Rudra. Use the camera to move around because you'll definitely want to keep track of them.
Okay.
All right. I recommend focusing on Rudra, the red one.
All right.
I think that's Rudra. And no, sorry, I forget the names. Focus on the red one.
Yeah.
He's weak to Cerberus, and you can pretty reliably counter them if you go hit them until they knock you away, and then go into a revolver because it'll interrupt their follow-up aerial attack.
All right.
You can also stun them if you get enough shots into them. Definitely keep track of the other one though, because he will do that. Oh, he broke his sword. Go after him instead.
All right.
Also, these two can hurt each other.
Okay, good to
You
know.
can trick them. A revolver isn't like immediately obvious. If they do one of the more slower wind-ups, they could probably get you. I think locking on will focus it in the direction of where they are at. So when they run to the other side of the room, that's usually a good chance to get a good look at them, see them coming. Because they have pretty obvious running sweeps at you.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright, you're getting a hold of it, though. You're getting an idea.
That.
Nah, Persian, doesn't matter.
Alright.
And of course, you can just skip the cutscene, get
Yep.
right to it. They'll always start by running across the room and then coming at you one at a time, so you want to get that camera on them. If you stay locked onto them, you can typically get some good evades out of them, either by jumping or by doing dodge rolls. Don't think this boss theme has like a proper name to it. I think Cerberus is the only one who has like a dedicated name to his track, which is of course Suffer, whereas this is just Agni and Rudra battle theme. It's a good one though.
Oh, sword break.
Yeah. Yeah, beware of the other one. He will defend his brother. Yeah, be ready to do some evasions. Considering you're mostly taking advantage of your standard Cerberus combos, I'd actually recommend being in Trickster. So you can get some evade going on. Because if you see one of them coming, you can try to animation cancel into a evasion option. And as you can see, the other one powered himself up. He uses the power of wind and did a big ol' AoE with it. If you let our red boy charge up, he will be using fire elements.
All right, he's done. And then for Wind Boy, what do we got with him for weakness?
I believe he's actually weak to their own weapon.
Oh, okay. So just.
But first, we need to introduce the gimmick.
Oh.
People like to talk about Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls, but little did they know, Devil May Cry 3 did it back on the PlayStation 2.
Okay. Oh, God!
That wasn't just a cutscene. That wasn't opening a gambit. He is, so yeah. Very similar to the other one. You can still do the same things, except now he feels bigger, and of course he has more options to his moves. Cerberus is still a good way to try and parry him when he's doing some of his more swings. But if he charges up like that, he does a big ol' wave of explosions. You have to jump over them. Try to maybe our Trickster through them.
Oh, oof. Okay.
Alright. Now that you've seen it, I'm going to say this to the audience out there. I wanted Pat to see it naturally. The ideal way to deal with them is to get them both to low health at the same time and then kill them one after another.
Yeah. So, but...
So hyper focus on the red one, get him to really low health. Then you do the focus fire on the other one,
okay.
And then you kill him. Cerberus is good for them in any situation. It does more damage to the red one just because of elemental weaknesses, but the natural moveset's really good for getting them to lock down like that, and then using Revolver to parry their upcoming attack.
Oh boy, that does a lot of damage standing up close.
This is
oh
what
my God.
elemental weaknesses on normal difficulty looks like. Like, yeah, you can like
right,
2 or 3 cycle the red one before you're finished.
Alright, so now let's get work on you done.
Yeah. And again, it'll just go slower because he doesn't have a weakness to it, but again, you can just do this to him. Also, yes, the ultimate style option is to get them both to like 1 hit of health left and then bait them into doing that and killing each other.
Nice.
All right, get ready for the evading these. All right, get the other one. Keep at it.
Done.
And done. All right, now time for the great follow-up to that initial cutscene.
Yes, wait! We have been waiting for a long time! Yes, a very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni, and my name
All right, so Agni was the red one.
You shall take us with you. We can be a great help to you.
But on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No talking.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you wish.
And also the reason why I wanted you to see them both using it, because that's what you get.
Ah. I'm guessing that's a special move, is putting them together?
No, I mean, you use them at all times, but when you start to really do like the flaming whirlwind stuff like this, yes, those are special moves.
Yeah.
Also,
No talking.
talking.
Good.
Good.
Alright.
Agni and Rudra, the two-bladed scimitars.
Alright, so let's get the red orbs first, and then let's check
Alright.
out our status screen for that.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
File, so Devil Arms. Oh wait, wrong one.
No, they were right.
No, I accidentally hit one of the triggers on that. So
Ah, I see.
okay, so Ninrura combo 1. So boom, boom. Okay. Then combo 2. Pause. Wait. Okay, so like a forward stab.
Finish with a stab. Could be a knockdown.
All right.
And when you do finish, go into that one. If you keep mashing the attack button afterwards, that's when you can do a crazy attack. This is his aerial option,
All right, and then
similar to
Ooh.
Jet Stream is his. That's his stinger. That can also be upgraded, so it gets a longer distance.
Now, I'm guessing during that initial run up, are you still vulnerable and stuff like that?
Yes, because it's doing like that freaking swordsman run from anime.
Okay. Yeah. That blast strike better do some damage. Otherwise, I feel like Stinger would be a better option for closing in.
Oh, Stinger is a better option. That one
Okay.
doesn't do as hard a knockdown though, so if you get to them, you can start to go into them immediately rather than having to do a follow-up.
Ooh,
So
okay.
after your third combo, you can do the crazy attack, which is a bunch of slashes.
The million
and also, you
slash.
can't hear it because of how they're presenting it, but they actually are both like cheering you on when they do it. And then
Go,
after,
go!
basically, and when he finishes the swing, he does silence. Because, of course, they're talking, and he wants them to shut up.
Nice. All right. That seems like a good, like, get them in the combo in the corner kind of thing with them.
All right, now you can check out your not gunslinger, Swordmaster style, and see what they do in Swordmaster.
Yeah, so Swordmaster? No, not Flexer.
Yeah, further down.
Cross swords.
Yes.
So,
So a powerful knockdown when on the ground.
okay. So, alright.
No, they do more than that.
So,
All right, Pat, you're gonna jump and you're gonna mash the circle button.
okay. Oh, wait. Gotta get into Swordmaster.
Yeah, the right style.
Oh!
That's how you follow them to the ground while still doing an area.
So
combo.
an auto drag down combo. Got ya.
Basically, yes.
Alright. So.
Also, I don't know if you can do it right now, but do the stinger motion, but with the Swordmaster option or the style button.
Oh, with the sword. Doesn't look like yet.
All right, that's level 2. Also, if you do their high time, their knock up,
Oh, so.
back attack.
Eh?
Lock on, hold back from your direction,
Yeah,
and then
that's
attack.
that's what I'm doing.
Is that really something that they have to buy? I think that's something they have to buy. Damn. Okay, move on.
Okay, I'm just trying to get that million stab one right now.
So yeah, it's 3 pauses and then mash it out at the end.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Timing seems a little strict on this. Boom.
It's
boom.
a little strict. You're doing combo 2 there when he does the more spin arounds.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it supposed to be on that kick combo one?
Yeah, instead of that kick combo. Oh wait, do you have to hold it?
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Holding it down seems to do that.
That's feeling like the combo 2 finisher. Yeah, because that kick is what should be going into the million stabs. Or million slashes.
Check the file.
Yeah, it's looking very strict. I don't think it has to hit an enemy because you should be able to just do anything you want.
Yeah, because it didn't show him doing that. Let me just see the.
Alright, keep going.
Pause, pause. And then.
Yeah, so there's that kick. And then we want to go to million
quick.
slash.
Repeal while exiting combo 3. Repeatedly mash it. Okay.
While executing the third combo.
1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Oh, when he's doing that initial stab, that's when you should start mashing it.
So 1, 2, 3. 1.
Yeah, that's weird. That's not doing it.
1, 2, 3.
You have to be locked. You have to be locked in on while doing that.
1, 2.
That's it. You would have to.
1, 2, 3. It's very odd.
Notes for later. Let's move on.
Okay, yeah.
It's really cool when you get it happening. The other door, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Other one. It's very...
Really cool when you get it to happen, but yeah, it's not a necessary kit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, all the other million slash, the crazy options are pretty consistent with the other stuff. Alright, so we could do one more mission, but we did just hit 2 hours, so we could probably stop here.
Yeah, I think this is probably a good place to stop. We just got a new double arm and stuff like that, so...
Hit mission select just so we can see what the menu looks like. Everything is available, and you can even do Bloody Palace right now if you feel confident with your basic abilities.
Oh, wow.
So you can do Bloody Palace, which is just fight predetermined enemy sets for up to 9,999 rooms.
Demo Digest, I guess it's your
You have
training
Demo
room.
Digest, which is all cutscenes. This is your gallery.
Oh, okay. And
It's very weirdly put for the training. And of course, total ranking will show you your ranking for every mode on every mission.
Nice. Alright.
And if you had beaten the game at least once, you would be able to change Dante's costume here.
To, what's the costume change, for, is it like...
So first you get the shirtless version that you see at the start of the game.
Of course.
Then you have him dressed up in Devil May Cry 1 Dante's outfit.
Yeah, I figure, because that outfit right there looks more Devil May Cry 1 Dante right there in that render.
The one you're currently seeing is what he wears in this game.
Oh, okay.
It's just a bad angle because you don't really see it.
Yeah, I don't see the chest, so, yeah.
Then you can unlock, I think alongside the initial Devil May Cry 1 outfit, you also have Devil May Cry 1 without the coat.
Huh, okay.
Then you have dressed up as Sparta, which is basically one of the secret options from Devil May Cry 1, which was basically Virgil's outfit, but purple and wearing a monocle.
Yeah.
And then you have Super Dante, which is just this kind of default outfits, but you have unlimited Devil Trigger.
Ooh.
And I think his has like glowing energy or eyes or something like that.
Okay, nice.
And all of those are new additions on top of whatever difficulty you beat. So if you beat the hardest difficulty, that's when you get Super Dante, I believe.
Okay.
Or that might be locked behind Bloody Palace.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, so far really enjoying this. Definitely a lot more than Devil May Cry 1 and 2. Because 1, it was just like, yeah, you could tell it was an early beat 'em up. It was still fun, though. 2 was not so much. Mainly,
it did not have the time it needed.
Mainly with Dante. With, I keep forgetting her name, but the other character.
Lucia.
With Lucia, like, it wasn't as bad, kind of deal. but like it's still not that fun either. But yeah, no, this
They,
one,
they did not have the time to fine tune it.
yeah, this one, no, way better. So,
Pat, I do recommend in your own time, playing some of it on your own,
yeah,
getting some more familiarity when you can, and I recommend getting at least Swordmaster and Trickster up to their second levels.
all right. And then how can I tell when they upgrade in their levels?
First of all, they have a very obvious explosion cutscene pause thing to tell you that it did it.
Okay.
Like it's not exactly dust level of everything's exploding, but the game lets you know when you leveled up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's triggered by the fact, or you level it up by beating enemies while in that style. So if you say go back to mission 3, 4, or 5 and fight those bosses, just stay in whatever level you want to stay in, and you beat them and you get a large amount of experience for it.
All right, sounds good. All right, so yeah, we're gonna call it a night for that. So we'll probably be back tomorrow night for some more Fire Emblem since we kind of didn't get really a session on Thursday. So yeah. In that case, have a good night, everyone.